بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم عن أبي هريرة رضي الله عنه قال قال رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم من لم يدع قول الزور والعمل به فليس لله حاجة في أن يدع طعامه وشرابه. رواه al-Bukhari. Abu Hurairah radiallahu anhu narrates that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam said that if a person does not leave lying or incorrect statements and acting upon those, then there is no need for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that this person leaves his food and drink. So Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wasallam in this hadith is saying that if a person is fasting and he is leaving his eating and drinking and other restrictions of fast, but it's not affecting his behavior. He's continuously doing his sins, speaking, incorrectly, doing things to hurt others, whatever other sins that he's doing. The fasting is supposed to be designed to control all of that. But of all that is happening, but in his mind, he's thinking, I'm still going to fast, and that fast is independent of those things, then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is saying that he is not getting the true spirit of fasting. As Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala mentions in the Quran, يَا أَيُّهَا الَّذِينَ آمَنُوا كُتِبَ عَلَيْكُمُ الصِّيَامُ كَمَا كُتِبَ عَلَى الَّذِينَ مِنْ قَبْلِكُمْ لَعَلَّكُمْ تَتَّقُونَ. That fasting has been obligatory upon you, just the way it was obligatory upon the people before you, so you may gain piety. So the purpose and the spirit of fast is that when we're fasting, we're extra careful about everything we're doing. So throughout our day, throughout the entire month of Ramadan, when we are fasting, we're actually being extra careful. Just the way before, if we saw a water bottle, it was like almost immediate reaction. We would just pick it up and drink it. It's not even, we won't even think twice. But now in Ramadan, even if we're not fasting, it could be nighttime, but we're still worried, am I fasting right now? Why? Because that's the level of awareness that fasting creates in us. And it's like this throughout the entire month, and sometimes it even lingers on a little bit after the month of Ramadan, that Eid is done. We're in Shawwal now, but yet every time we go to the water fountain or we pick up a bottle of water, we're thinking, are we fasting or not? That's the remnants of the awareness that Ramadan creates for us. And this is what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is mentioning in this hadith, that the purpose is not only to refrain from eating and drinking. The purpose is to create that awareness that while we are giving up the normal things in life, so that way we can create awareness of all the things that are prohibitive from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and we just continuously do it without even realizing. So just the way whenever we ate something or drank something, we never realize, but now we're super aware of every single morsel of food that's going in our mouth, every sip of water that's going. Similarly, every act of vice, every evil act, everything wrong that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala prohibited is something that we are also aware of because of the awareness of this fast. Imam Ghazali rahimahullah, he said there's three categories of fast. He said the first fast is of what he would call Sawm al-Umum, is like an average fast or a regular fast, which he says that it's a fast where a person just protects his stomach, right? That nothing is going into it. There's no, like, he's refraining from eating and drinking. So this is the average fast. This is the fast of an average person or a layman. Then he said there is Sawm al-Khusus. There's a fast. There's a specific fast or fast of specific people. And he said that is كف السمع والبصر واللسان واليد والرجل وسوائر الجوارح. He said that's the fasting of controlling your body parts and your actions. So the first one was just refraining from eating and drinking and other desires, but this is controlling all of your body parts, and that is that we're watching what we are saying, we're watching, we're careful about what we're hearing, and how we're controlling our hands and feet and legs and all of our apparent body parts. That's the second type of fast. And he said there is a third fast, which he calls it khusus al-khusus. It's very, very special. It's, special to the special fast that was already there. And he said that is فَصَوْمُ الْقَلْبِ عَنِ الْهَمِّ الدُّنِيَّةِ وَالْأَفْكَارِ الدُّنْيَوِيَّةِ, is to protect our heart from evil thoughts and from worldly thoughts and whispers that we have. So it's 3 levels. The average fast we do. That's the bare minimum that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala asks us. That we're all doing. But the question is, how are we going one step ahead to be part of the second and third fast? So the second fast is what Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is talking about here. That, there's actually a hadith of Ibn Majah where Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he says, رُبَّ صَائِمٍ لَيْسَ لَهُ مِنْ صِيَامِهِ إِلَّا الْجُوعِ. There's so many people who are fasting. There's a lot of people who are fasting that they don't get anything out of their fast except for hunger. Meaning they're just fasting, but the spirit of fast they're not getting. So one step up, other than just being hungry and thirsty throughout the entire day, is that we are controlling who are we talking to, what are we listening to, how are we controlling our hands and our feet, and what are we looking at, what are we not looking at, controlling all of our body parts, making sure that all that is taken care of. Then he said, once we get used to that, there is actually a third step, which now, even if there is an evil thought that comes, if it's something, just a worldly thought, it doesn't even have to be something about sin, something about doing something wrong. No, it could just be something that it's not concerning to us. It's not something positive. Even we are controlling ourselves from those thoughts. So that's the highest level of fasting that Imam Ghazali rahimahullah narrates in Ihya al-Ulumuddin. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to understand these beautiful systems that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala created for us. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to get the maximum benefit of each and every single fast in this blessed month of Ramadan, and also the future fast that we do, whether in the month of Ramadan or outside the month of Ramadan. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us permanent benefits of what is intended of the taqwa that we are getting from these fasts. And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability that whatever good that we're getting out of these fasts to be part of our life all the way until we pass away and go back to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Subhanallah bihamdihi subhanakallah.